Hey, fifth grade, welcome back to some math via iPad. Today we're looking at Unit 8, Lesson 2. I can convert among metric units of volume. So nothing's going to change from yesterday's lesson except for the fact that we're looking at liquid volume rather than length. So metric units, a liter is the basic unit of metric liquid. So just like the meter was the basic unit for length, volume, a liter is the basic unit. The chart below shows the relationship between liters and other metric units of liquid volume. So if we look at this chart here, it looks very similar to our length. There's a little bit less within this one because we really just focus on milliliter and kiloliter and then our basic unit liter. Now we do still have the centiliter, the deciliter, the deciliter, and the hectoliter, but those aren't as prominent as they are within the length portion. So once again, as we move to the left, we get bigger, and as we move to the right, we get smaller. If we are to convert the units of volume, we multiply by powers of 10 to go from larger to smaller units, and we multiply by the decimal or fraction version to go from a smaller to larger unit, or we can divide by powers of 10. So if I want to convert 49 liters to milliliters, I want to look at that 1 liter. So just like yesterday, we looked at the 1 unit. So I'm going to come over here and I see that 1 liter and I want to go to milliliters. So I'm going to go all the way down and it looks like in 1 liter there are 1,000 milliliters. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply 49 times 1,000. And I end up with 49,000 milliliters in 1 liter, in 49 liters. So 49,000. Same thing if we're going to start with that milliliter equals blank liters. Now what's really nice is I'm doing the opposite of what I did here. So I have the decimal version. I'm going to have the opposite. So 1 milliliter is equivalent to 1/1000th of a liter. So I'm going to take 508 times 1/1000th. I do my zero rule, which gives me decimals. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So I'm going to put that decimal there. So I have 508 thousandths liter. Now we're going to go ahead and use the chart just like we did yesterday to do some conversions. So we're going to start with 568 kiloliters to 1 liter. So I have 1 kiloliter equals how many liters? So I look over here, I look for 1 kiloliter, and I see that it equals 1,000 liters. So I'm going to multiply 5 68/100 times 1,000. Now I do my zero rule, and I have 568 with 3 zeros. But then I also have to pull in that decimal rule. So I go 1, 2. So my answer is 5,680. So there are 5,680. Oops. Try that again. 5,680 liters in 5 68/100 kiloliter. If we look down at this example, we have 8 and 6/10 liters equals how many centiliters? So we're going to start with 1 liter equals how many centiliters? So we're going to look over here. I see that 1 liter equals 100 cl or centiliters. So I'm going to take 8 and 6/10 times 100. I do my zero rule first. So 86 times 1 is 86. Add my 2 zeros. And then I do my decimal rule, 1 decimal place. So my answer is 860 centiliters is equal to 8 and 6/10 liters. Our next step is solving problems with hidden information. So sometimes in math, we're going to encounter problems that have this hidden information for us. And so we're going to look at this. Morgan's juice glass holds 225 milliliters. If she uses the glass to drink 8 glasses of water every day, how many liters of water does Morgan drink in a week? So we have 225 milliliters, 8 glasses per day. How many liters does Morgan drink in a week? So we're going to start off by asking ourselves, if she drinks 8 glasses, how many? So we have 225 milliliters per glass. Eight glasses per day. So we would multiply the two of those together. So I'm going to take, I don't want to run out of room. I am going to take 225 times 8. Go ahead and do my work. 40, 20, 18. So she's going to be drinking 1,800 milliliters per day. Okay, it wants us to answer how many liters of water does Morgan drink in a week. Well, there are 7 days per week. So if there are 7 days per week, we're going to take our answer, 1,800, and multiply it by 7. Seven times 8 is 56. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we get 12,600. Now we're going to go ahead and figure out how many liters that is, because right now we are just in milliliters per week. So 1 milliliter equals, we're going to come up here, 1 milliliter, let's see, equals 1/1000th of a liter. So that's right here. 1 milliliter equals 1/1000th of a liter. So that's we're going to multiply these two here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this. And we have 12,600 times 0.001 or 1/1000, which is 12,600 with 1, 2, 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, she drinks 126 liters I added too many zeros. Beep. Try this again. There's number 3. 12.6 liters of juice per week. So that's why we always want to check, because I knew that that answer did not seem reasonable for our question. So she ended up with 12 and 6/10 liters. Now this was a big multi-step problem, and so we want to make sure that we are looking at all of the information. If you need more help on these multi-step problems, we will do some more examples on our live chat today. So please feel free to join us either this morning or this afternoon. Here is your exit ticket for the day. Please make sure to add it to our Padlet, your answers. That way I can check and see where you are at, and maybe even give you a ring to see if I need to help you with any reteaching. Good luck on your lesson check, 5th grade. Please feel free to send me any questions or chat me any questions. I am here to help.